I'm in you and you're in me, then each of our survival requires a degree of cooperation with the other. Well, that's a big idea. I mean, that for me to survive, I have to work with you. And for you to survive. And for you to survive, you have to work with me for me to survive. So we have to survive together. In the metaphor that I use, we're like in biology, there's this phenomenon in which occasionally people, human beings, are born as inseparable, conjoined Siamese twins. So there's two heads. You and I each have a head, but we have the same nervous system or the same gastrointestinal system. So if either of us were to strangle the other one, we commit suicide. Well, that's pretty stabilizing because I now have a stake in you and you have a stake in me. So is that an accurate description of the conditions that the US and China face today? And I think it is. So we each have nuclear arsenal so robust that if either of us should attack the other in a full-scale nuclear war, we both die. That's a pretty powerful reason not to have a war and not to let some other event or accident or miscalculation drag us into a war, whether of a Taiwan or something happens in the South China Sea or who knows, whatever, wherever. Well, we have another reason to cooperate. So there's a lot of reasons there. With Wang Yi, I spent an hour the other day. They are actively thinking about how we can escape Thucydides' trap. They're looking at examples in history, looking at ideas in philosophy. So they've risen to the conceptual challenge. And since I'm a professor and somebody from the strategic community, I admire leaders that are prepared to be intellectually courageous in trying to deal with the problems that we face.